Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to do part 1 of the build of the LEGO City Airport Air Show. This is set number 60103, 670 pieces. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3 planes, small little airport hangar, and a airport refueling truck. And then an assortment of minifigures. I like the cool new flame torso there. And then there's some cool Air Pilot minifigures. You can see on the top of the box they show you kind of an assortment of those figures. So we're going to get to look at them a lot more closer because we're going to build them. Go ahead and open this guy up. Alright, so there's all of our contents of the box. Quite a few numbered bags. Try to put them in order. There's 5, 4, 7. Alright, looks like we have 8 bags. And a unnumbered bag of just large pieces. So we're going to start with bag 1. There's all of our bag 1 parts. A couple small bags of parts in here. And this is our bag of tools. Tools, I guess, are packaged in the factory all together, and if the sets call for them, then they just put the whole bag in there. We also have all of our instruction books in their own separate bag, which I like. Keeps everything nice and straight, unbent, unfolded. So we have instruction book 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's actually 5 instruction books and a large sticker sheet. So we're going to start with instruction book 1. I really like them in that bag because they're not, like I said, they're not rolled or folded, so it's going to be a lot easier for me to go through these instructions. And then of course we get a brick separator, which I threw on the floor. That's what I think about you, brick separator. Hit the floor. Okay. So this guy looks like he's wearing pajamas, but it's his Octon uniform. So that's our first minifigure. Second minifigure is a tarmac worker. He has ear protection on, and he's going to hold a couple of these handheld directional lights to help direct the ground traffic. Okay, so that's our first 2 minifigures. Well, not all the minifigures are built in the first bag. We'll get to those throughout the build as we get to all the other bags. Okay, we have a small little tool rack that's going to hold the power drill and the oil can, as well as our standard LEGO City issued coffee mug. So that's our first little tool rack. Now we're going to make another one. It's bigger, which uses these 1x4 bricks with the rail slots molded into them. Put some small little wheel brackets and the black wheels that go on them. It's a plastic wheel axle combo piece here. So that creates a little rolling cart. Then you notice on the top of these 1x4 bricks, the studs have holes in them, and that's so we can stick anything with a bar in there. Meaning all of these tools basically have a bar end, and they can all get stuck in these holes. And that's our tool rack. And it can roll around on the ground. Next up is the little refueling car. Now we're going to build the front bumper area. Have a couple trans yellow 1x1 tiles. Alright, time for sticker number 1. Sticker 1 is the license plate warning stripe combo sticker. We have a steering wheel and a couple yellow cheese slopes. Now it's time for the rear lights and bumper. This gets our next sticker. ER60103 is the license plate number. So ER is, the way they usually do these is the initials of the set designer. So whoever ER is, and then 60103 is the actual set number that's found on the front of the box. Interesting. So it looks like it has one of those little light boards that you can write words on. It says "Follow me." So I guess what do you call it? The airplanes, whenever they land, they follow him to get refilled. Alright, so in this bag of this unnumbered bag, we have a piece we need to get out. It's this little handle with a built-on string. So it's, I guess, the refueling hose. So we're going to slide that through this little what do you call it, spindle type thing. So we slide the string through, and then we have to tie a knot on the end of the string, which sometimes for me is a little hard because the string is so small. that on there. Pop it on this bracket that holds the whole spindle. And then you can crank it in. Somehow. Sometimes they give you a Technic axle or something to put on there to turn it. Not today. You're on your own to turn this in today. Alright, good enough. That's going to go there. And then at least they give us a little clip here to clip the nozzle to. Alright, next we're going to build our little fuel tank. It's the standard Octon green, red, and white colors. So that's the tank of fuel. Roll bar, we have a walkie-talkie, and we have 4 wheels and tires. These are the thin profile tires, which they will give you an extra one, because I guess they think you'll lose them, or maybe they break. I tried to bend or rip one before, and I can't get it to break. Here's the extra. See, I can twist it, pull it. It's not breaking, so I'm guessing they give you another one because you could maybe lose it. Okay, so that completes everything from bag number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to instruction book 2 and bag number 2. So we've got 2 airplanes. They are slightly different. I thought they were identical, but you can see this one has a single vertical wing. This one has 2 of them. And the black part down here is slightly different than the black part around here. And then the intake is slightly different on both of them. So that's cool. I was expecting a duplicate build, but we get 2 separate builds. All right, so here's bag 2. Go ahead and jump into that right now. Okay, we have the contents of bag 2 dumped out. Next, we're going to build the minifigure from this bag. This is one of the stunt pilots. It's a female pilot. I like the cool printed helmet. And of course the torso looks like a new print as well. So that's our pilot, and yeah, that's the only minifigure for this bag. So let's go ahead and get into the build of the stunt plane. A long white plate. Couple more smaller plates. Alright, so there's the basic bottom body portion of the plane. All these plates will help hold everything together. Try not to drop something. Well, I already dropped the brick separator on the ground, so that should be my one item I drop per video, right? Couple wedge plates, and we have some Technic bricks. They're just in there, they're not actually connecting anything Technic-wise. So they could have used a regular brick, but maybe they just wanted to get rid of some Technic bricks. I don't mind getting them, I'll use them for something. Alright, we have some trans 1x1 plates. Couple brackets. Quite a few little plates. Alright, so we have a printed tile. It's a little control panel inside the cockpit of the plane. Okay, now we're going to build our side intake engine pieces. There's two of them, so I'm building them both at the same time. Some people may find it easier to do them one at a time. It's a personal preference. Do it however you want. And I accidentally used the wrong color one in there. It's supposed to be the black. Alright, so there's our two intakes. Both go on the sides. Okay. That completes bag 2. Now we're on to our third bag. Okay, bag 3 does not have any minifigures in it because we're continuing the build of the airplane. So that's what we'll just jump right into. Just continuing this build. I guess I don't need to be zoomed in too far. We have these enormous wedge panels, or wedge plates, that are going to be the wings. Okay. So all those plates stacking on top of those wing pieces will help hold them on. Has some lights and some end decoration on these two sides. Put that down for a second. We have a little sub-assembly to build. This goes here. Okay. Uh-oh, piece just hit the ground. I didn't drop it though. I accidentally slid it off the table. So that doesn't count, right? Alright, we're getting close. It's starting to look like a plane. We have a few more stickers now. Sticker number 12. There's two of these stickers. To be careful with them. They could be facing either way. You want the airplane to be facing towards the front of the aircraft. So see how the plane is flying forward. You want to make sure you put it on the right way. Alright, next is a little Technic piece. Just slide the cone on. Another cone that goes on the front of the airplane. Turn this over. We have some landing gear. One, two, three of these wheels and tires. A single trans light blue cheese slope. It's basically the heads-up display. each rear wing. It's going to get sticker number 7. Looks like there's 2 of these sticker number 7s. One is going to go on each side, that's why there's 2 of them. Jumper tile, slotted tile, trans clear stud. Over there. Put our windscreen on. Put our pilot in. And it is good to go. Not bad. Alright, so we're going to end this portion of the video here. We built the first stunt airplane. We have our fueling tank, we've got some tools, and 3 minifigures. Don't forget the other one is in here. So, pretty cool little set so far. I mean, there's still another plane to build and more minifigures and more stuff to come. So, with that being said, don't forget to check out part 2. There may be a part 3 as well, depending on how far we get along in the build of it. So subscribe so you don't miss any of those parts, and we'll see you in the next video.